Do. Backwards LDT Productions. Alrighty, what's up, LDT Republicans? Welcome back to another episode of it's Lego Dimensions. Welcome back to another episode of Lego Dimensions. This time we're going to be doing Lego Dimensions ideas. I don't know where should we look at. Thinking this is where the camera is. Yes, it is. So these are my top 10 ideas that I don't have any pictures or anything because we don't have the editing tools yet. Hopefully in the near future we're going to get them, and we were supposed to get the new camera that I said we were going to get, but it was a tape camera with little tape. Most of you don't even know what tapes are. Apparently it's this little tiny little black boxy thingy that you put into a VHS, which is like a PlayStation where you put boxes in. Very confusing. And anyway, it can't connect on the laptop, so which I use for uploading. So that was a little bit bad. So now we're just gonna stick with this whole system, and here we go. First up on the list, I have Casper the Friendly Ghost. All in all, we have seen ghost figs like in Lego Ninjago with the little ghosty leg thingies. It's ghost leg things. You know what I mean. In any case, I think that Casper would be good. So, Casper, right. Casper and a little Lego minifigure. I thought for like a vehicle, you could have that little chair that he rode in with all the barber shop things and the brushing of the teeth, and he can have that as a chair. And I don't think it can do those. It can do boosts on the rappy thingies, but it can't do the charge up thingies with the wheelie thingies. Understand thingies? And the second build could be much more of a bigger couch that could pull down those to pulley things with the carry things. If you're a true Lego Dimensions player, you'll know what I understand. And then it can do charge up things. And last but not least, I thought of a flying couch. You can do charge up fly things. And for this other vehicle or gadget, you can have the machine which turned it into an egg. Spoiler alert, sorry about that. And then you can have them change into different forms, like a light up Casper where you can light up dark areas, a small tiny Casper where you can go through tiny little vents, and so on and so forth. I think the Lego Dimensions developers, you guys can take it from here because this is for you guys to go do that. Go and make this a reality because I think it could be a really cool idea. And also, still on the Casper thing, there could be a team pack which will have the big boss guy. I don't know their names. It's been a while since I watched. I still think it's a good idea. And the little shrimpy guy. And the little shrimpy guy's vehicle or gadget, I guess gadget could be the vacuum cleaner, which can then change to all the other things. And for the other guy, he can be the fat ghost. So we have the fat ghost, those three ghosts with that vehicle, and he will count as a gadget or a vehicle, but so long that he's still in there because I don't want to exclude him or make him part of his own pack because that wouldn't really work out. So that's all for Casper. I guess you could put the human girl and the human father. The humans. The humans. Talking as if I'm not a human. Look at me. I'm as pale as a ghost. As the white density is terrible on this tablet. I just heard a terrible shriek. I'm just gonna go check out what that was and I'll continue. And so next on the list, wow, 4 minutes already in this. The Matrix. I thought always, since the beginning, that could be a great thing. I thought we could have the little Lego robots, those evil robots, and we can have for a vehicle one of those machine gunner things that the good guys had, and we can have some of the good guys in like Neo and maybe even that bad guy, whatever the frick his name was. But I don't know what vehicle or gadget he would have, so that's the problem. Or he could be in a team pack with Neo and the gunner thing and the robot bot. That could work perfect, actually. Now I think about it, I just wrote these things down. Now I'm going along as I think about it, so that's pretty good. That's all that I have for that. Ben 10. A lot of people have asked for that. We could have sticky fun packs and then a team pack. A fun pack for Grandpa Max. Yeah, he's not my grandpa, but secretly I am Ben 10, obviously. I can transform from an ugly, stupid idiot to a handsome master immediately. But in any case, back to the story. And then we can have the Rust Bucket as his vehicle, and we can have Gwen and Ben 10 and thing in the team pack. There we go. And we could have a book just like Raven, a giant book that's her vehicle, and or just a tiny little one that could be a gadget. Raven had a book that was a vehicle. This could be a tiny little gadget book, which could be interesting. And but for Ben 10, I'm not exactly sure what we could give to him. I mean, there's a lot of things we could. We could have like a little tiny gadget of the Omnitrix, but that seems just kind of stupid and waste. Or better, we can have that hoverboard he had from the future, which I think is a good idea. And then he could switch into all the different forms, or at least 10 forms, just like Jake did, or 7 or 8 at least, at most. And then next we have Disney brands, which is a lot of talk. We have Maleficent, Mickey Mouse, all these characters are great in Lego. And I was thinking that if we have Disney brands and we can bring them into it, could be really great. And along with Disney brands, we give open to Star Wars, which would be amazing. We can have Kylo Ren with that jet fighter of his, and we can have Finn with whatever the heck the other girl's name was with BB-8. I really want to watch that movie again. I did a review on it, so I should actually know more about it. But obviously, I don't. I have no knowledge, not about this subject, if you will. And for Finn, I don't know what we can give to him. We can give to him, I don't know. Or we can give to him BB-8 and we can give to her that little bike she had. I really like that. That could be really great in Lego. Obviously, we can't have Marvel because DC and Marvel they absolutely hate each other. So yeah, that will happen. Nexo Knights. That is one of the most biggest things of all. I don't know. We can have many characters or so. I don't know how we're gonna branch it out because so far the packs have been there. We can't deny them. They did a perfect setup, and it's hard for them to create. I mean, I'm thinking out of here, and it's very hard because yeah, each time you have to make them into 3 things. So I understand why it's hard and everything. But I mean, if you could just look into this, we can have so many characters. And I always thought that we can have at least the base, that castle base of theirs, and some of their vehicles. They have all these vehicles, so they can be in a bunch of fun packs, like what they did in Lego Ninjago. And for Jestro, he can have that evil book of his, and for Beastmaster, we can have his vehicle as well. So that could be an interesting thing to look at. Edward Scissorhands is next, and 19 Classic. I also wanted to take something from 19s as well as new things like Disney and those things, and some of the old things, because it has been a children and grown up experience to have things from grown-ups and things for children from the past, things everybody can relate to in today's times. So that's why I picked Edward Scissorhands. We have like the little minifig with custom like little scissors out of his like claws, which insert it, or we can just completely remove claws, put insert in that with all the scissors, little scissors. And we can have for him, and for a vehicle, I suppose. I don't know. I mean, I would love for him to be in a level pack, but it's not very adventurous. So I don't know what you could have back in there, so that's unfortunate. Next, The Hobbit. Definitely. I don't know why they don't have it already. Probably because they have Lord of the Rings. Why would they need to have The Hobbit? But The Hobbit there is already a video game for, and they have Lord of the Rings, so it would make sense to get The Hobbit. But don't put back Gollum. I think The Hobbit could be a way to get even more characters from the Lord of the Rings because we only have 3. We only have 3 plus Gandalf packs in that, so we can have more characters. We can have some of the dwarves in it in the movie. Smog. I mean, this could be a love pack. We can have Smog as a bad guy. So we can have Bilbo Baggins along with a pony, a Lego built pony. And then what we can have more for him could be the ring itself. The ring built into like a rock like sculpture of the ring where you can pick it up as a gadget. I don't know. This is not very good building, but that's all I got. And we can have a level pack of them. I don't know if you want to make more packs. If you could, you could. That would be great. That would be more great for us. And next up, TNMT. Sounds like TNT, but it's not. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know if we can go by the movie or by the series. I mean, it would be great if we could go by the movie. I didn't think about that now. But the series has more vehicles. It has that little rust bucket thingy they drive. But the movie would be great as well because then we could have, I don't know, we can have Leonardo and some of the other vehicles. I don't know what vehicles there was. It's been a while since I watched, but the series could have that rust bucket thingy they drove, and some of the little turtle, um, those turtle bumper cars where each can have their unique one, and then be a fun pack and all be in it. But it would be great to have a level pack of the series, maybe the movie as well. Movie definitely. I just don't know how you're going to complete that. So next up, the Smurfs. The Smurfs is obvious because they have Wizard of Oz. The Smurfs are tiny little things. They can have their houses. They can have Smurf cars. I mean, come on. There has been the Smurf go-karts before, and we could play to the Smurf movie, and it could just be great with the Ferris wheel and everything. And I think that would be a great thing. And next up, also a grown-up thing, Futurama. We have had The Simpsons, and I know it's a little grown-up-y, the Futurama, like much more than The Simpsons, but they could down it down just like The Simpsons. I think it could be great to have Professor and whatnot. We can have Fry with Bender, build-out Bender with the Futurama spaceship, and have a level pack about. I know I would love to see a level pack about that, and be able to play through that. And that's the way we're gonna end it right there at Futurama, one of the most favorites on my list so far. And that's all the top 10 ideas I have for LEGO Dimensions. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, you can leave a like. Any more LEGO Dimensions idea, leave a comment down below. If you want to show your friends, share it for all I care. Just do it. It could help me a lot to share more and get my YouTube channel really running, because now got stuck on 9 subscribers. I would really love one more subscriber, so 10. So hit that subscribe button if you want to see more LEGO Dimensions and other videos. There are playlists which you can go watch for yourself. We have Facebook channel, Facebook group, LDT Nation, and there's my profile there also. I don't know if you would want to join that. It doesn't have content that we have here. This LDT Nation's different content that we have here, so I hope you can go take that into liberty and go watch or go look at that. And this is LDT signing out.